We watched the game of the year in basketball so far the other night. Not in women's basketball, not in college basketball, in basketball. Thus far, we watched the best game of this year when we watched South Carolina versus LSU. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. All first. No, I don't know about that first. Bullshit. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And we about to talk about it briefly. We're going to talk about it. But before we do, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I am your homeboy first, and this is the realest, most entertaining show in the game. Put it on something. Again, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button, and put all up your people on it. Okay. Yes. The ladies of South Carolina, led by Queen Dawn Staley, defeated Kim Mulkey's LSU by a score of 76-70. Hella intriguing game. So many storylines, packed gym. Okay. I want to say, well, how many folks they say? They say 13,205 people was up in that goddamn gym to see the E Queens get it on. And that they did. It was loud. It was hostile, as it should be. As it should be. Okay. Somebody talked about they were booing Dawn Staley, and well, no, they talked about basically they were giving her a hard time, and Dawn Staley said, "No, they weren't. They were calling me boo." Now, her own player, Angel Wilson, said that was corny, but she laughed because she loved that girl. You feel me? But the fans did what they were supposed to do. Okay? Because LSU is still the defending national champs. They are. They are. They are. Okay? And they are goddamn star studded. Again, look at this roster. I talked about it before the season started and talked about how unfair this starting five is. Look at this shit now. Angel Reese, y'all know who she is. You know what she does, okay? But other than Angel, you got Miss Murrow. Miss Murrow is a motherfucking problem, y'all. If you watch the game, you saw that girl 7 of 11 from the field, including 2 for 2 from the 3 ball. Okay, 16 points, 10 boards. That girl's a problem. Had 3 down, 2 steals, and 2 blocks to go with that. She's a problem. Miss Williams, a freshman. She's a problem. Now, she didn't play well in this one offensively. She didn't play well. Only 12 points, 5 of 18 from the field, 1 of 10 from trade ball. She didn't play well. Okay. Freshman. Okay. Miss Johnson, Flage, played 40 motherfucking minutes. Okay. Went 4 of 6, 1 of 1 from trade ball, 10 points. Okay. And Haley Van Lith, 13 points, didn't shoot it well, 5 of 13. But all them are stars. Everybody I name gonna be in the WNBA. If all these girls ain't in the WNBA, I will be shocked. Okay. And now, South Carolina's team is not as well known as these names on LSU. See, the LSU girls, particularly Angel, viral all the time. Y'all know, y'all remember this and shit, Hubbard and Caitlin Clark and all that kind of stuff. She went up based on a media blitz this summer. Okay. Flage is a motherfucking rapper. Okay. I told you about Miss Williams, one of the best freshmen in the goddamn country. Van Lith, she was also a part of that trash talk with her and Caitlin Clark as well. So they got a lot of girls that people know. Dawn for her team is the megastar because the culture loves Dawn Staley. Also, she was one of the greatest hoopers in her own right. You feel me? And this is a revamped roster. You know, we added some roster turnover, but them girls were hooping. They ain't lost yet. Number 1 team in the country. You feel me? And it was looking rough. It was looking rough for them. It really was. But they end up coming through big for her, particularly her guards. Old Pow Pow, old Raven Johnson, and that girl they call Breezy, Bree Hall. She sprayed a couple of them motherfuckers down that stretch, didn't she? Had Aaliyah Boston in the crowd, turned the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Another legend that had played for Dawn Staley, who's in the league doing her thing. This game was physical. It was intense. It had some jawing, okay? Because you saw South Carolina's center Cardoso, her and Reese. She blocked Reese and gave her a little look. Reese blocked her motherfucking ass and gave her that look right back. Reese crazy. Reese remind me of KG because she be out there talking hella shit. Hella shit, but she go hard. This game was great, dog. Fucking great. I hope we get a part 2 in the tournament. I hope we get a part 2 in the tournament. You feel me? Hell, unfortunately for us, I want to say this is the only matchup of the regular season for them. Yeah, it is. Okay. We do get to see them play UConn. I'm talking about South Carolina. They play UConn on February 11th. I'm going to have my ass sitting down watching that one. Shit. Yes, I will. They play them at 1 o'clock. That game going to be crazy. That's going to be crazy. You feel me? But LSU, they going to be all right. LSU going to be all right. All that talent in that starting five, and they keep talking about the lack of experience. I guess they just talking about the fact that a lot of them haven't played together like that for real, you know, throughout a complete season and been in some of these fires and shit like that. Because if you look at LSU, well, let's look at South Carolina first. South Carolina in their non-conference played some folk. They played Notre Dame, okay, and beat Notre Dame 171. And Notre Dame got some goods, they damn self, and they're well coached. They played Maryland, you feel me, ranked team. They played Utah, ranked team. So they've been through some fires this year, but hey, that's because Don scheduled that shit that way. Let's look at LSU's schedule in contrast. Okay, they did play Colorado, which they lost to them in the first game of the year. Colorado has turned out to be pretty good this year. Okay, they did play Virginia Tech, who they beat by 18. You feel me? But there are still some out there that say that, you know, Kim didn't do as much as she should have done in her non-conference schedule. You know, that's left up to you to determine your opinion on that. But overall, I think they're gonna be straight, and this ought to be good. Maybe we'll get this in the SEC tournament. Maybe we won't even have to wait until the NCAA tournament. But we need part 2 of that shit. It was great. It was great, and it's a reason why it was able to outdraw the competing NBA game that was on at the time. I think there was a Celtics game that was on, and I think these women outdrew their motherfucking ass. And the Celtics, if I'm not mistaken, got what? The top seed in the East right now? Shit. We are living in the golden era of women's basketball. I'm glad to be a part of it. Put it on something.
Please subscribe to my daddy's YouTube channel because the more subscribers he gets, the more attractive he looks to sponsors. The more attractive he looks to sponsors, the more money he can make. And the more money he can make, the more money he can spend on me.